Which human organ cannot feel pain?
Liver.
What country is Cognac Brandy produced?
Germany.
What citrus-flavored soft drink was introduced by Coca-Cola in 1979 to compete with Pepsi's Mountain Dew?
Lemon lime.
Span.
Sprite.
You change it to Sprite?
Yes.
Okay. A span is a common term used to describe a length of how many inches? 6, 9, or 12?
9.
True or false? A deciduous tree loses its leaves every year.
True.
Time. How do you feel like you did?
Okay.
Okay. Well, Amber, we are going to put you on hold. We're going to call Steven back in, and Steven will have his chance to defend his $400 jackpot. He makes his way back into the room.
Hi.
Hello, Steven. How you feeling today?
I really wish I had gone to the bathroom.
Oh.
I hate when I do that.
Oh,
And
man.
these are all urine-related questions. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You're in trouble, Steve.
It's all about rivers and waterfalls
Yeah.
and urine.
What's this shh sound make you think
Yeah.
of? Okay, Steven, are you ready to defend your jackpot?
I am.
All right, friend, then your turn begins in 3, 2, 1. Which human organ cannot feel pain?
The liver.
Which country is Cognac Brandy produced?
Pass.
What citrus-flavored soft drink was introduced by Coca-Cola in 1979 to compete with Pepsi's Mountain Dew?
Mellow yellow.
A span is a common term used to describe a length of how many inches? 6, 9, or 12?
9.
True or false? A deciduous tree loses its leaves every year.
True.
Which country is Cognac Brandy produced?
France.
Time. How you think you did?
Couple guesses. Couple not sures.
Okay.
So pretty strong, probably a 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably.
none are all.
All right, we're going to bring Amber back on, and we will score this game. Question number 1. Which human organ cannot feel pain? Amber said liver. Steve said, oh, liver. We got a couple hands in the room. Free beers went up first.
Guess it's not liver.
The brain.
The brain.
Yeah, that's why they can cut your lid off. It's like poking around in there and they make you play guitar and stuff.
Yeah. All right. We move on to question number 2. Which country is Cognac Brandy produced? Amber said Germany. Steve passed and then said France. The answer is France. Steve with an early lead of 1-0. Let's see here. We're going to skip over question number 3 really quickly. We'll go to question number 4. A span is a common term used to describe a length of how many inches? 6, 9, or 12? You both said 9. 9 is correct. Steve's still in the lead 2-1. Number 5, true or false, a deciduous tree loses its leaves every single year. Amber said true. Steve said true. The answer is true. We move on to the final question, which I skipped over earlier. Amber, you need this to tie it up, and then we could go to the clocks. And I'll tell you this, Amber was pretty fast today, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
But if Steve gets this right, he wins. What citrus-flavored soft drink was introduced by Coca-Cola in 1979 to compete with Pepsi's Mountain Dew? Amber said Sprite. Steve said Mellow Yellow. The answer is Mellow Yellow.
It's a miracle. Unbreakable. Wait, when I saw Forrest Gump, when they got back from Vietnam on Lieutenant Dan's fishing boat and those shrimp fell out, there was a Mellow Yellow can in there. They failed at that movie. That was in the 70s. Steve, way to go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank
Way
you,
to go,
Amber.
Steve.
Amber, close but no cigars, sorry.